Welcome back for another episode of HelixCraft SMP. We're on episode 7 today, and we're going to be building and hooking up the Guardian farm. We have gotten the iron farm kind of situated and up and running. It's been running pretty smooth. I was able to get quite a bit of hoppers made up. I cut down quite a few trees. But today I definitely want to get the Guardian farm figured out. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. There's a few steps that I want to accomplish it in, and kind of go over the mechanics of the Guardians so everybody kind of understands how that whole thing works. Man, the iron golems are pretty loud, so that might be kind of a struggle for us today, but you know, we'll get through it. Hopefully it won't be too loud. But what we got to do is try to get, like, basically eliminate the majority of the spawn sites for the Guardians. But first we have to make sure that we are, let's grab a map, and it's important to have a map in this situation, or at least knowing which way is north. I'm going to use some basalt to be my main, like, closer for all the spots that we don't want any guardians spawning. I found a amethyst geode and was able to get some shards and stuff like that. They take forever to grow. It's kind of ridiculous. Thanks for the like, whoever it was. Hey, Xylopex and Ace. Thank you. Really appreciate that. It's all coming together, kind of. it'll you know, evolve as the season goes on for sure. So anyway, let's go out here. Oh geez, what the heck? Oh wow, okay, I didn't even see that guy. And hopefully, you know what, hopefully Genwih won't be upset if I go over, and mad if I go use his enchantment table and everything. So let's see if I can get some enchanted armor finally. Let's see what enchantments we can get. Thorns 2. Thorns 2 on all of them, huh? I mean, not that Thorns 2 is bad, but Fortune 2, why is it giving you... It's like the worst. Okay. Let's see what this will do. That one's not too bad. Projectile, let's do... Okay, not bad. Oh, definitely not bad. Okay. Take that, I guess. Silk touch. Definitely don't need silk touch. Okay, back to what we were doing. And let's go put our stuff away just so we don't have it everywhere. So let me pull up my chart for the Guardian farm to know where we need to close them off. We have to be looking at it from the like the south side and looking north. Okay. And this right here is going to be the first spawn site. This is actually going to be ones that we're going to... Oh, come on, guys. One that we're going to actually use. So I'm going to put magma blocks all the way around it. Come on. And I decided I was going to do like a 2x area, but I think I'm just going to go with the 3x3 like I did before, because I really like that being a pretty decent kill spot for him. And I just put it like centered in with what we want to do, and it'll just kind of pull them in. Okay, so from here we want to go over 10 spaces, so, and like 10 in between. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then this should be another spawn site, and we'll get rid of that once we get that all figured out. I just want to hopefully kill some of them while we're figuring this whole thing out. Okay, so after that's 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that should be that one, and then another 15. Oh goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then this last one should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and then oh. Okay, so that's perfect. That's where the kill chambers are on the southernmost part. Oh, and that's another thing. My iron farm, you know, I got all my villagers figured out and everything, and I had lightning hit part of my villagers, so that's the reason why I had to go on the excursion to find the copper so I can get the lightning rods to put around there. But yeah, I had a zombie attack, had to cure a couple of them, which forced me to have to go into the nether and get nether wart, which I finally found. That's the reason why I found the fortress. But yeah, it was quite a struggle. Okay, there is a lot over here. I'm going to go on the other side. And then the ones, I kind of want to get the kill chambers figured out, and then I want to go in and actually, well, I mean just the kill spots, not the whole chamber of it, because I want to close off as many of the spawn sites as possible, so that way we can get rid of some of these guys attacking us. Alright, so let's go to the front. You're gonna go from the south point that this was at the south east corner. You want to go up 9. Yeah, so not the center one, but 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then 1 right there. Okay, so that's that spot. I'm going to go ahead and close off all the spawn sites for the Guardians, but I wanted to put this back up on the screen so you guys could take a screenshot, so it'd help you out in the future on your guys' ocean monuments to know where the spawn sites are. As long as you're facing north, all the spawn sites will be indicated like it is on that map. The red spots are the spawn sites, and then the blocks in between indicate the amount of blocks that you need in between the two spawn sites. So hopefully that'll help you guys out, and I will see you guys in a minute. It's also very important to be closing off the spawn site all the way down to the sand level of the ocean, or the bottom of the ocean. That way you close off every single spawn site within the ocean monument as well as on the top part, because you can also get the Guardians spawning on the inside of the ocean monument, so you want to make sure to close those off so you maximize your rates for your Guardian farm. Alright, so what I'm going to be using for the kill areas are going to be the deep slate tiles, deep slate tile walls, glass, because I like to be able to see in there. Let's just go ahead and take these out for now. Really need those. I feel like being able to see in there kind of gives you at least an idea of how well it's doing. So I always like doing that. And then I'm going to be putting some of these like chiseled blocks in between just to kind of, I don't know, see how it looks. Okay, for this bottom area, I'm just going to cover the whole thing. Come on. I'm just going to enclose this whole area. Eventually, I'm going to go probably all the way down to the ground with it, just so it kind of looks nicer. But I need to go grab some more materials for that, but I just kind of want to get this basically rolling, and then I can go and get that stuff off camera. It's not that entertaining to see me gather up resources. I had to go quite a ways away because we already generated this world before the update, and so I kind of had to go out of my way to find this stuff. Oh, come on. All right. And then what I'm going to do is the bottom area, I'm going to have these chiseled area, this like chiseled block. And then the inner part right here, I'm going to just go straight up with the solid block. Man, I might have to actually go get some more. On all four corners. I figured this would save a lot of glass, but I don't know. I might have to turn in my deep slate into cobble deep slate, which I thought, oh, you know, use the silk touch, you know, save myself some time. You actually want the cobble deep slate in order to make pretty much any of the deep slate blocks. So I went on one excursion down there and got a whole bunch of just regular deep slate with my silk touch, you know, thinking, oh, you know, I'm saving myself some time here. But it turns out I wasn't really saving myself any time, because it's all, you know, you needed the cobble deep slate. Oops. But I think this will look cool, like with the base idea that I have. It'll make the look like it has these things holding it up, basically. It's kind of my idea. So that took up quite a bit. Do these on the corners, and then I'm going to do the walls down the sides. And then you want to cover this up. Oh yeah, this is another thing. I was down here, and there's a lightning storm that, you know, turned my villagers into witches and stuff, and then there was 4 skeleton horses with skeletons on them down here waiting for me. So I killed the skeletons and managed to keep 3 of the skeleton horses. Don't know how I'm gonna get them out of here, but hey, they're there. But yeah, the cobble deep slate pretty much turns any of this, like it's pretty much the way to go. Any shards in there yet? If you cover this up though, it maximizes your spawn rate by quite a bit. So let's go ahead and cover this up. Don't really want to fall in there. Not that it would kill you, because you can get out pretty easily. Just crouch, break out, but look how many, like seriously, these things, once you get them running, like they are just constantly so many. I honestly don't even think I need to do the other side, but I'm just kind of going overkill on this season, because I want, you know, my mega base to be a mega base, you know, and it's going to be a little over the top. But last season I did only 3 of these kill chambers, and it was pretty productive. As long as I was standing within, you know, you had to be in a specific spot to maximize the amount of spawns that you had, but I mean, it still worked really well. This one will just be a little bit more efficient when you're in multiple areas. Yeah, and having this covered from direct sunlight maximizes your spawn rate by 10. So if you don't have these covered, you'll have 1 out of 10 basically spawning in. So look at that thing. It's just full. You can see just in that small amount of time of me being in that area that there's a lot of guardians that have died already. Alright, so let's go grab our materials and we'll just go under and start working on getting the collection system built. We're gonna need a lot of hoppers. Let's go ahead and just put these away for now. We won't need those for today. Well, unless you want me to put those in, just to kind of get an idea of what it looks like at the end. I could definitely do that. Might not need those, but might. Okay, so I got some iron, got some wood, got some rails. All the hoppers that I have. Alright, so we're going to drop down here. This is where it should be going. So what we'll do is we'll mine. Okay. Be so sensitive at this. Okay, so that's one area, which I mean they can spawn, like you can see right here. They can spawn under here until you clear them out, which we will do. Jeez, why is there all these in here? Close that off for now. Might be able to get all of those done. And then kind of go back. Alright, so back to what we were talking about before. Sorry, I kind of got a little quiet there. Hey, what's up, Froggers? Sir? Nice. So when are you building that? Goes out. This is going in here, so should be getting filled up with a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty simple though. Again, it could be simpler if you just use the power rail. And that one's done. There are many ways in which you can actually create a collection system. I choose to do it this way because we're on a big server, and so I try to minimize the amount of lag. So I use a lot of hoppers and minecart hoppers and stuff like that, but you can use a powered rail with a lot less hoppers in this situation. As long as you don't have the power source hooked up or near your hoppers themselves, you could be able to actually create a lot better or easier way to collect your items. But I just want to reiterate the reason why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it is because of lag on the server, and I'm just trying to eliminate the majority of it. And mark where these are at so I don't mine into it somehow in the future, because I usually like using a block that's kind of odd in the area to help me to know what not to mine into or whatever, but that's right. Okay, I think I should be able to get this dried out with one run. That. And then we just need to hook this up here. And then what we're gonna do is hook this is gonna go up to the iron farm, and it's gonna go down below to a collection area. Oh. And that way we can make a sorter for all these items. And eventually the sorter will just get bigger and bigger. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's going to be the main sorting room. I'll probably, I don't know, I'll have to work around and see what I'm going to do about that. Because it's either I need to drain this entire area, which I possibly could, and then turn this into a sorting slash inventory room, which could be, you know, a good amount of space to do that. And most of my stuff is being fed in here anyway, so it's like, why not? So that might be a possibility, but I have to, you know, think that through and kind of figure it out what I want to do. Still really worried about these guys coming down here though, but if I do, you know, dry all this out, then we're not gonna have that issue anyway. A lot of blocks that I need to collect though, because I want to make it look nice and kind of with this theme of the dark black gray. There is going to be some turquoise with the tops of the builds and stuff like that, so that's kind of like the main color scheme is turquoise, black, gray, maybe some whites, I don't know, stuff like that. But yeah, these things are definitely starting to kick off. But everything should get funneled in over here, and then we'll have to separate it all out into different, you know, there's gonna be crystals, there's gonna be shards, there's gonna be fish, there's gonna be bones. Yeah, I think I want to get the fish farm going. And then I'm going to call it, then after I get that done, I'm going to be done with the stream for today, and then I'll get back. And when I come back, then I'll have all this stuff built up and you guys can actually see it. I'll probably work on it tonight and tomorrow. because I'll be working on some editing and stuff like that tomorrow as well. Let's see here. What do I need? I need soul sand. Hopefully that's enough. I swear I would never get enough of anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna count out this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Then very carefully remove from this side, not the bottom part though. Okay. Should... Oh, bummer. That just reminded me. Kind of need the water to still be... That's okay. What we're gonna do... Did I get it all? We got it all. Okay, I'll fix that later. I was gonna do this front area, but I really think that that would make it look really tacky, and I think that I want that to still be kind of the opening, or like the front of my entrance. So I'm not gonna do the fish on this side, only this side and the other side. Okay, so now that we got that done. Actually, you can go up here. Take out all these. It's okay if they get sucked in there because it's just going to go to my sorter or the chests on the inside. To mark it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. yeah, pretty simple. And again, like any fish that are just going to end up swimming by, squids that are going to be swimming by and stuff like that, while we're in our base, they're just going to get sucked in there and eventually end up dying. Plus you get lots of like llamas and stuff like that. So there you go, got some fish already coming in. Pretty simple. I mean, when you already have a kill chamber like this built up, I just like to maximize it. I mean, that's kind of my goal. And then I could do the same thing on this side. But again, I mean, I can keep streaming. I've been on for 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours. And I've been trying to get caught up on, I don't know, see, I got one of the guardians just got caught up in there. It'll just die and then the crystals will end up going in there, so it works out. But yeah, I'm hoping to get quite a bit of squid and bones, stuff like that. That's kind of my goal with the fish and stuff like that. Plus I have 4 fishermen. I think let me out of here. I have 4 fishermen villagers that I can trade with. Oh no, I have 5, 6, and I got 6 of them because I'm that confident that these guys are going to be that productive, and I can start getting emeralds from my salmon and my cod. Which the cod, I mean, we're going to get a lot of cod from the guardians too. And I made sure that all of them have the same trades. I wanted string, I wanted cod, and I wanted salmon. So I made sure that I got all the trades for that. I do need to get some more villagers over here. I need to put my librarians over here. I'm going to put a couple like toolsmiths in there and stuff like that. Salmon, the one thing about salmon is that they swim upstream, but again, most of the time, I mean, they'll get caught in there and end up dying and stuff like that. I might put oh yeah, I'm caught in here now. I might put magma blocks along the line here, on the bottom, and the reason why I would do that is to make it so if anything gets caught up on there, they end up dying, like that fish right there. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing that, putting some magma blocks up along here. But yeah, I think that I got quite a bit done. Let's in this amount of time since we got this done. I mean, we were in this area, but these things have been killing guardians the entire time while we were building this. So let's go down and actually see how much shards and crystals we got. Quite a bit. I mean, I AFK one night and this thing is going to be so full. I'm going to have to do quite a bit of chests. All right, so we got 3 hoppers full so far, and it's only been less than an hour since I really got this hooked up. Maybe a little bit more than an hour, but enough to make at least almost, yeah, like a half stack of sea lanterns. So not bad. And I mean, it'll take a really long time for this thing to fill up. So even if I don't get the chest done tonight, I can still AFK and this thing would just get packed full. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I think that's going to be it for me today. It is a little bit shorter stream for me today, just because I ran out of materials. I was planning on getting a lot more done today, but I'm going to have to go and mine a whole bunch more. But the next stream that I'm going to have, I'll probably try to do a stream. Well, depending on what I can accomplish tonight, I might do another stream tomorrow, and get some more done tomorrow. But if anything, I'll probably be on Saturday to stream. But I do want to get some of my highlights. Oh, see, look, boom, tons of fish just came in. So this thing is just going to be kicking out fish left and right now too, and it's just going to be all fed into my iron farm collection spot. And then I'm going to be hooking the iron spot. I don't know if I pointed that out. And if I did, if I didn't, whatever, I'm gonna do it. Let's go in. This area right here is where all the fish is gonna be coming in, and being collected, which I need to start making sure that it's all clear, like cleared out completely, especially when I'm AFKing. And then right down here, is where the collection is for this right here. I have it set up on that block right there, and then it'll go all the way up, and then all of it will be sent down below, which I didn't have enough space really to do right in here, so I'm gonna have to put the collection, everything down here. So this will take me a few probably hours to clear this out and drain it, so I can actually get the sorting system put in place. But once I do start the sorting system, I mean, that'll be the start of the sorting system. I might actually make this the sorting room possibly, so which means that I would have to dig this out, which I'm going to need all this sand for glass anyway, so that's going to be beneficial. The only thing I don't really know what I'm going to do, which, I mean, honestly, I could just use stone or whatever I need to just close these off, or, I don't know, make more blocks to just kind of cover this whole thing. Because eventually, well, I mean, these are going to be the pillars of my base, so I kind of want the bottom area to kind of look, I don't know, I'm going to have to gradually change out these blocks, or make it look, I don't know, figure out some kind of pattern to use both blocks. But anyway, I gotta close that off somehow using some kind of block. And what I might end up doing just for now is putting in like a stone block on this level, and then eventually moving out and putting the actual block that I want to use. But eventually you're probably not even going to see the ocean monument at all once this whole thing is done. Well, thank you very much for joining. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Help out support the channel by doing so. It'll definitely get this video out in front of other people that have similar interests that you do, and viewers that are like you. So it would definitely help boost the channel if you hit that like button. If you are new and you've gotten this far, you might want to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the next upload. I do a lot of live streams on YouTube here for Minecraft. I also do a lot of live streams of Fortnite over on my Twitch channel and do edited videos. I haven't gotten a lot done on the new season. I do have quite a bit of videos that I do have potential interest in making for season 7, which is by far one of the best seasons in my opinion for Fortnite, at least getting onto that subject. But I will be doing the highlights of my live streams. I've been trying to get caught up on that because I think I only got 1 and 2 done, and we're on episode 7. So I definitely have a lot to get caught up on. So this next week, that's my goal, is to get all the highlights done, as well as to continue to do my live streams. So I definitely want to do a lot of videos for you guys, get a lot of content. Hopefully it's entertaining. If there's anything that you think that I could do better, please let me know. But I definitely want to get most, if not every, farm done in this season. So hopefully I can get quite a bit of that done. But I mean, there's a lot of farms that need to be built. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate everybody. Don't forget to like the video on your way out, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a good day.